Greetings and good morning, everyone. This is Joe. Welcome to my scripture reflection for this Monday, November the 21st. It is Thanksgiving week. Hopefully, it will be a passionate passion with a lot of happiness and a compassionate Thanksgiving that you will celebrate with your loved ones. Hopefully, there will be some happiness that should surround everything in life. Today we're going to launch into what I think could be the ultimate form of happiness, especially when things are a little bit down. They do get down occasionally, don't they? That's the way life is. But today we are going to hear a story and then another story that I really believe will lift us beyond those suffering moments into true happiness. So quiet your minds and hearts as we prepare to hear today's gospel, which is from St. Luke, chapter 21, verses 1 through 4. When Jesus looked up, he saw some wealthy people putting their offerings into the treasury, and he noticed a poor widow putting in 2 small coins. He said, "I tell you truly, this poor widow put in more than all the rest, for those others have all made offerings from their surplus wealth, but she, from her poverty, has offered her whole livelihood." This gospel was the hallmark of my foundation for everything I did when I was working at the Archdiocese. I believe that it should have motivated everybody to a higher level of service, and happy service at that. When we realize that we are accountable to people like this who really sacrifice, really truly sacrifice, and then our deeds are measured by this person's sacrifice. This should be a happy time. It should be something that we should look at and say, wow, what an awesome opportunity I have here. But let's look into something a little more contemporary. It's one of my favorite stories. It's when I was at this, actually a church, feast. Lost that for a moment. A church feast. And there was a fundraiser. A 50-50 was being sold. Tickets were being sold for a fundraiser for some special needs children. I went over to purchase a ticket. But what I didn't realize was that it was going to be a life-changing moment for me. You see, the young man that sold me the ticket was a special needs boy himself. Very young, obviously without much means. He was dressed very modestly. Obviously, he was struggling. He needed a little bit of help from the person to sell me the ticket. I decided at that moment to not only buy one ticket, but to buy several tickets because I really wanted to make this boy happy. What I didn't realize was he was making me more joyous than I could imagine. You see, what I later found out was the cause was not for something of what he was afflicted by, but it was another cause altogether. So the raffle was not going to help him or people like him, but it was going to help people who were hurting also, but not certainly him himself. It was a total selfless act. Now, I didn't win that 50-50, but that ticket I still have. It sits in my office. I'm able to look at it daily. Do I remember and act on it daily? No, I wish I could do a little bit better there, but the bottom line is this. When we are stricken with something of any affliction, whether it's this poor widow or whether it's this boy that moved me so much, what will move us out of our suffering more than anything else is to go out and help somebody else. Go out and just help somebody else. Maybe it's even a worm that needs to be placed back in the grass. Whatever it may be, it lifts us out of our moment of suffering into a place of happiness and gives us that which we need the most, which is that good feeling inside. Hopefully, we can all be motivated by this widow in the gospel. Hopefully, we can even be more motivated by this young boy who touched my heart some 30 years ago. And hopefully, we can have our eyes and ears and minds and heart open for other situations like it, because it's truly a positive act of faith, and it's truly a way to happiness. Well, my friends, it's my message for you today. Hopefully it was helpful for you. I always welcome your comments. I always thank you for your participation. Please, if this was helpful for you, please share it on your page. And remember, we are truly redefining happiness so that peace and compassion can ripple out to all creation. I wish you all a wonderful Monday. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Take care, everyone.